fun little Mormon story time. So when I was a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I never went up and bore my testimony. I was always too afraid to go do that because I thought it just sounded cheesy and cliche to get up and say the same thing. I thought it would be too personal to get up and talk about my life. I mean, people will do that. People will get up and share some stories that were like, you probably should have kept that to yourself. Anyways, but there was a Sunday where the bishop gets up. Like, I think this is like after some talks that had already been given for fast and testimony meeting, and he gets up and he gives his own like little testimony, and then he says, "And I'd like to hear from," and he calls out two different women, and then he says my name. And I looked at him and I just kind of shook my head like, yeah, right. You think that you calling me up to the stand that's going to get me to come up and bear my testimony. So I didn't. I was like, I'm not getting up. Like, you're not going to guilt trip me because that's what they wanted to do. Sure enough, I later on had a member in my ward come up to me and say to me, yeah, when the bishop tells you to do something, you need to do it. Like when he says to do something, you're supposed to do it. Later on, the dude was caught cheating on his wife. Like, this was the bishop, and he got caught cheating on his wife with actually a girl who he used to foster. So, yeah, I guess I should have listened to the bishop, shouldn't I?